Cool. So we're good to go. So we've got it going on here. Let me double check the tags of the other players. I just want to make sure we got it. Yeah, this is Bean versus Yoshi. Bean, another Penn State player, I would assume, with the Grum tag out here. The Legend of Grum.
Why don't you tell us a bit about the Legend of Grum?
No. As soon as you start talking about Grum, everything is Grum. I've made a mistake by even acknowledging the tag. So we can talk. You said you had a little bit of knowledge of how Yoshi. Do you know how Yoshi fares in the Marth matchup?
Yeah, and I think a lot of people recognize, especially what with Zane and Amsa, that Yoshi does disproportionately well against a character like Marth, you know, when compared to the rest of the top tiers. I will say, I think people saying that Marth loses this, I think that's a little bit of a hot take. I just think that any Yoshi is going to have way, way more experience, so they're usually going to be playing the matchup a lot better. You have to look out for Yoshi's down tilts in the corner because you can get gimped at almost any percent. And you can't get greedy with your own edge guards because he's going to be able to tank nearly everything you have until like a mid to upper percent. So we just need to see Marth play very carefully, sticking towards the center of the stage, holding center. It's almost like Falco. You can't afford to go off stage, and you don't want to go too crazy with your edge guards.
Man, that was a nice combo to bring it back here. Pretty even between these two trying to figure it out. Like you said, the inexperience of a lot. Oh, and he doesn't have the jump there. The inexperience of a lot of players against Yoshi will come to bite them. But it looks like Bean's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing so far, keeping this lead here and punishing that awful, awful grab.
Yeah, it's still early. That one kill he got a moment ago was just because Guex he didn't waste, but he used his double jump really early, got clipped out of it. So, I mean, that's the thing is Yoshi kind of has to be taking those risks just to facilitate his normal movement. Not sure what that charge jump was.
That string of... I don't even know what it was. It almost worked out for the best there. And he's still got a strong lead to be able to goof around here.
Yeah, he's got some invincibility. Let's see what he can do with it. And a lot of Yoshi's there, what you saw there, they're going to kind of actually hold light shield. And the cool thing about Yoshi is you can't really tell just based on looking at his shield how hard his shield is because unlike any other shield, it does not change in size. A lot of them are going to opt for the light shield in that spot. He will lose his stock, but just to get pushed to the ledge. Yeah, that's a really great back air. That's going to be a really awesome full hop move that we see from Yoshi. If you can hit the ascending hitbox, it sets up for a lot at many percents unless your opponent has great DI. And there's another one in the corner.
Yeah, looking a little lost there when for that edge guard situation, just kind of walked away from the ledge, didn't do anything about it, which was odd to see.
And that's a double jump parry that you'll see there.
Yeah, and he's going to need to capitalize on those situations if he wants to win this game one.
It's almost like against Luigi, he's going to nair out of a lot of would-be combos. You have to be cognizant of that and not overextend his mark. And another up smash. The thing is, Guex has to punish him for these. You have to get damage, especially in a situation like this.
He's going to keep on goofing around, and there's definitely that tilt factor in there that you made Beans just acting like, oh, I'm going to destroy him, and he's been doing it in this game one, able to still goof around and take that one pretty handily.
Yeah, and that double jump nair timing is really rough. I would always be afraid to go with that if I ever played Yoshi, because you have to like do the nair perfectly such that you still have enough upward momentum to get back to the stage. It's a tight timing and puts a lot of pressure on you in a situation where any other character gets that free invincible back air. So Yoshi's not... It's not a free matchup for Yoshi. It's really not. He still has to find his openings. I think that we could see Guex adapt and do a bit better. And we're seeing Bean opt for the Ness? Okay.
All right. I mean, I with how he played in some of those strings in game one, I'm not super surprised with this choice. I'll probably be more surprised if he wins this one. I definitely think Guex is going to... Well, I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, this is... Okay, so it looks like...
the
okay,
wrong
they're going
stage.
battlefield.
Yeah.
No problem.
He was so slighted by the Ness pick, he didn't even want to play game two. Now we're going to run it back to battlefield, see how this one goes.
This is a weird spot if you're Guex because, you know, it was somewhat close, but then this man's just goes and picks a low tier on you. Like, is he going to stand for this?
Yeah. I mean, fight a low tier with a low tier, some might say, if they want to disrespect Yoshi. But, I mean, it's working out here. Maybe he's just in Guex's head.
Honestly, like we were saying before, normally the Yoshi would have the most matchup experience. This is the one situation where Yoshi doesn't. This is now an even playing field. Neither of them know what's going on.
Oh, goodness. Especially not, I don't want to speak for you, but especially not me. I was like, oh, it's going to be cool to see Yoshi, but I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay.
Guex is doing stuff. I would love to see a jab reset after that forward air next time. Maybe he can just remember, okay, Bean missed that tech. I gotta log that. I gotta know that for next time.
Oh, God.
And it is, can I say, I've got a buddy, shout out to Tate, who plays Ness. It can be deceptively hard to avoid that up B if you're recovering. That thing has some drift on it.
It's one of those things where you're like, I would never get hit by that when you see it, and then when it actually happens, and in the middle of the match, typing the sick in chat. This Bean is a memer out here.
Yeah, I don't know if the stream could see that. I think they could.
Oh yeah, they can. That's the favorite part about Netplay tournaments.
Yeah. It's got like this energy to it that you just really are never gonna get from an IRL tournament, and I think that's okay. I think that's cool.
Yeah, It's a lot easier to do stuff like that when you're not sitting right next to the person. I can't imagine it bragging. You just turn to the guy after get comboed, be like, "Yo, cool," and then keep playing. But it looks like Beans look to do it, and still like keep it up here. This has been a pretty back and forth, despite what you would expect going into it. Oh.
You hate to see that. That was shaping up to be a really interesting offstage interaction, but with Guex narrowly missing that. And that's unfortunate. When you get that forward air at low percent as Yoshi, that's like the best case scenario. That's exactly the kind of opening you want, and Guex really unable to capitalize, unfortunately. So he's finding some openings.
I can't take this man with the PK cross.
Oh no, that's standard. Yeah, no, that's standard against you. 'Cause what are you going to do? Air dodge and then you're back to neutral?
Maybe that's the optimal. Ooh, nice egg to get out of that grab there. Curious to see if we're going to see another throw killing here for Bean, because we saw it on that first stock we did from Yoshi. And yeah, there's going to be a second kill throw. Not even playing melee anymore, looking like ultimate out here.
I mean, Ness can edgeguard decently well if he gets his bat off, but aside from that, like he's not generally going to be edgeguarding Yoshi. I think that throws are going to be one of the primary kill options for Ness in this matchup. That said, Guex could be bringing us to a game 3.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta wonder. If that happens, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but do you actually stay Ness in that situation?
I want to try to get in the head of Bean, but I don't even think Bean knows where they're going next. They're just whatever's for the meme here. But you definitely, oh my God, you definitely have to feel like Bean's looking a little silly right here, switching off a character if he's gonna lose this game too. Definitely trying to disrespect through all of this, and he's not able to do it.
That was a brave egg stall to go for. I love that Guex went for that. Double back air. Triple. Okay. I love the fakes. I love that. Finally baiting Bean Ness to leave his shield, and we're going to a game 3.
Not messing around. Let's see how this goes. I think both these also were late additions to the event, so they're not as warm as they would be. I imagine we're going to see the Marth return for game 3. But again,
sticks with the Ness, the Bean Ness.
The Bean Ness.
Shout out to chat. Looks like they're thinking long and hard about it.
Yeah, let me see if I could. I'm curious to see if there's. Okay. Oh, of course. Everyone knows the classic Ness Ice Climbers Marth triple main.
Right, of course.
You see all the new players these days trying to cover all their It pretty much covers every matchup.
So again, my buddy Babalu, shouts to Danny, plays Yoshi at a fairly high level. He told me a while ago that Yoshi beats Ice Climbers, and I didn't believe him. But here's why I think he might be right. He does this. He's incredible at gimping Nana. Down tilt, down smash, just eviscerate her. You could forward air her. She's not going to be able to meteor cancel. But the neutral B, like you either get Nana and then she doesn't break out, and then it's just you versus Popo for an extended period of time, or you get Popo and then you can just go kill Nana. So like Yoshi has one of the best answers to Ice Climber's shielding of the entire cast. I actually think Guex is in a great spot here, as evidenced by this lead and the matchup itself.
Yeah, no, he's off to a really strong start here, ready to adapt to all this. Definitely a character matchup he's going to be more used to than Ness. I believe he's based up there in New England, so he's got players like Pretty Good, Stock. There's a lot of talented Ice Climbers players up there.
Say if he got one neutral B on Nana, avoided Popo, down tilted Nana after the double jump. She's literally dead. There's no coming back from that. And look at this lead.
This is a real strong lead here. Looking very different from game one. Really, again, surprised to not see the Marth come back. It seemed like Bean had a pretty strong hold over with the Marth, but whatever flows his boat here. Maybe it doesn't even look like easier to win.
Yeah, I mean, it's a net play tournament. We're all here to have
true.
some fun. And if he's having fun, I think he's winning.
Yeah, we're all playing fake melee out here, so anything that scratches that itch in the interim. Well, that's
that was
gonna do
nice.
it.
Really nice turn. Yeah. Descending weak bear, you can find that up air. Kills at a really high percent. Honestly, Yoshi, pretty good against floaties.
Ooh, and that's gonna even. We got a 2-stock match here, game 3. Maybe you can both simultaneously meme and win. Wobbling is banned here. We're using the Smash World Tour World Set, which is interesting to note. But it looks like Bean really hasn't been fishing for those grabs as you'd see a lot of Ice Climbers players do here.
That's huge for Bean that Nana was able to snap to ledge. Wobbling is banned, but you love to have both climbers and tags as long as possible. Yeah. Nice pullback on the forward air. Okay. Oh, he goes for it! I can't believe it!
That'll probably kill Nana at the very least.
Yeah.
Ooh, not gonna go get him.
I think he could have saved her. Doesn't get it off though. Okay, Bean needs to get some value off of this stock, but he's unable to do so.
All right. And it's looking like we're going to see him, after dropping game 1, come back and win this, unless some wild stuff comes out here. Hey, got the grab. Maybe he can... Nah.
Oh, great trade there. The clank. I don't fault him for going out for that forward air. He's just trying to end it right here. Ooh. Can Nana make it back? Yeah, she does have the double jump. But so much damage now. That's a hero forward smash from the ices there. This is a moment where you need a kill. You need to make something happen.
That's just it there. The 2-game comeback after going through Bean's whole cast of characters. We're gonna see Yoshi move on in the bracket. GG's to